I am so excited that you decided to come in. So this meeting is going to be just writing down what you're looking for. And the next time we meet, we will go over your options, okay? Are you ready to find real love? I bet you are. Okay, let's go ahead and get started just to make sure I have the right person. Your name. And your date of birth. Okay, what is your ethnicity? Okay, perfect. How tall are you? What would you say your body type is? All right. Make sure that that is all filled out. And I'll put this in the computer later. It's easier for me, and I feel more in the moment with you instead of typing away on the computer. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What exactly are you looking for when it comes to love? Okay. Someone who is always there. What do you mean by that exactly? Because people can like be there and sometimes it be too much. So do you mean like supportive or like you really want them there like all the time? Okay, that's what I thought, but I have to ask because there are some people out there yeah. Okay, so you just want somebody there that is supportive, genuine, caring, and kind, loving, compassionate, passionate, listens, okay. Go ahead and elaborate for me with that one. Okay, so you're asking for the impossible. I'm going to be so real with you. A lot of times people say this is what they want and then they find that and they're like, eh. So are you ready? Like, and I know this is going to sound crazy for me to ask, but I have to because if you truly are ready for the nice guy, we will look for that. Okay, we absolutely will. But I'm going to tell you that our expectations have to be just teeny bit, just lower just a tiny bit. And the reason being, nobody's perfect, okay? So out of all of these, I think we have a great start here. And I love that you want somebody who's compassionate and passionate and loving and caring and kind. Those are very important. But when it gets down to I want somebody who's hardworking and a family man, right? We also have to keep in mind that if you have somebody who is hardworking, they're more likely going to be working more than they are at home. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. What exactly are we looking for? Do we want somebody that, are you geared more towards somebody who makes a lot of money? Or are you geared towards somebody who has a stable job, a stable income, can provide, but is also home every night? Okay, perfect. Home every night. Very good. Okay, so you want that family dynamic. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, that's a good one too. You want them to go to church and be a true man of God. What does that look like to you? Because sometimes even in the church we will find people that you think that they're a man of God, but they're not. And that's everywhere. you know? And we have to remember that even at church, people are healing. People are there because, you know, they need God. And I mean, you can find very, very good, godly people at church, don't get me wrong, but don't expect that to be the only place you're going to find them. Does that make sense? Okay. So for you, what does a godly man look like? Okay, now explain that one to me. One who doesn't take the Bible out of context. What do you mean exactly? Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, so like some men are like, oh, you basically are my servant, not my wife. Yes, so the Bible does say that men are to love their wives like Jesus loves the church, right? So men are to respect their wives, love their wives like wholeheartedly, right? And yes, women are to submit to their husbands. And what that means is you're submitting to your husband because he's serving God. So ultimately, you are following God and you just want a manly or a godly man that will bring you closer to God. Is that correct? Okay. A godly. Perfect. No, I love it. I love it. Okay. So next, what are your requirements for like appearance? I know we are not supposed to judge. You have made that clear now that you are looking for a godly man, which I understand. But we also want to be attracted to this person, right? And I know we're not supposed to judge based on appearance, but when we are seeking to be with somebody, we can't help but acknowledge what people look like, okay? So what are some traits that are like a absolute no-go for you? Okay. Do not feel bad at all. We all have our preferences, okay? There is nothing wrong with that. Just, yeah, I know. It's okay. You're not going to offend me at all. Whatever you're looking for, that's what you're looking for. There's nothing wrong with that. If people try to tell you there's something wrong with that, just brush it off. You know, no mind. No mind what people say. Who cares? All right, so what else? So you want them to be in good shape. And, okay. Do you have a height preference? How tall are you again? Okay, so, okay, that's fair. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Like, that doesn't, I'm really short though. I'm 5'3", so taller than me, cool. Everyone's taller than me, it feels like. So 5'5", about. All right, and what, how do I say this? What kind of dynamic are you looking for? So I know, again, preferences, but it's important. And are you looking for somebody that has parents that are still together and they had a traditional like family aspect, or does that not matter? You'd be surprised. Some people really, really are adamant about not dating people with divorced parents or not dating people that, you know, had a past. Maybe they were into doing stuff that they weren't supposed to do at one point in their lives. And some people are just really cut off from that. Like they just don't want to associate with it at all. And again, that's fine. So for you, will anything like that? No preference? Okay. Whoever God puts in front of you. Okay, so now we are going to shift gears just a tiny bit. And you're going to tell me what you can bring to the table and what you can offer. And let's go ahead and start with, what do you do for work? Okay. And then I know sometimes I hate that question because it's giving this impression that we are our jobs and we are what we do for work, and like we're so much more than that. right? But that's like one of the first things people ask is like, oh, what do you do for your career? What do you do for work, right? So it's just important to know that. Now, what are your hobbies? Nice. Perfect. I know, I love it. Now, are you looking for somebody that has the same interests as you, same hobbies? Okay. What exactly are the hobbies you would like to have similarities with? Yes, I would have to agree on that one because it's good to know those things beforehand because people do try to impress other people, and it is very often that men more than women, I know it sounds crazy, but men more than women kind of change who they are in the beginning of the relationship, and they pretend essentially to be this spectacular person that's all about the other person, all about their interests and all about their likes, and then slowly you start to see that that's not who they are at all. So we want to identify that, and if you don't see it in them from the beginning, like without telling them what their interests are. So that's the other key thing, is asking them first what their interests are and then going based off of that. Because oftentimes they'll do that. They'll say, so what are you into? What do you like to do? And they'll be like, oh, me too. Yeah. And sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it. So just a key tip, keep in mind. Okay. So this, you said, okay. Okay. Then what other things, just out of the blue, that you're looking for? Could it be someone that has a big family, a small family? No preference there? Okay. Are you looking for somebody that has a similar personality type? Now, we don't do zodiac signs here. We don't look at any of that. But we all do have personalities, right? So, like your personality type, would you say that you're more bubbly, outgoing, more introverted? Okay. Like a combination of the two, like an introverted, a bubbly introvert. I like it. Okay, so are you looking for someone who is also like that? Or, because you know how they say like opposites attract, but sometimes you can be too opposite. And like I said before, in the beginning, it's cute and you're learning so much, but after a while, it's like, okay, like you're night, I'm day, you're hot, I'm cold. Like, so we want to, okay, I think that's perfect. So, how can I word that so that when I put it into the computer, so you're like a bubbly introvert and you want somebody who is slightly introverted, but not to the point where they never want to go out, right? You want an adventurous introvert. How's that? I like it. They do exist. So there are people that, they go out by themselves or just with their significant other and they go traveling, they go on all these adventures, but they are not, keen on being with a group. So that's kind of what you're looking for. Am I right? Okay, perfect. Okay. Is there anything else you can think of that will help us with your search to finding love? Okay. I think that's a great idea too. And I'm glad that you brought that up because we're actually going to go over that next session. I'm sorry, I misspoke earlier. There's going to be 3 sessions, I know. But you know what? it's worth it when you're trying to find love, let me tell you. So this session, we're just going to get everything written down, what you're looking for, what you really want. And then next session, we're going to go over like your love language. Like we'll have you take a quiz and we'll have you figure out like what your love languages are, because that's also very important in a relationship. Oftentimes people will give the love language that they like. So if someone likes gifts, they'll just give gifts. And if someone isn't big on gifts, they might be like, you don't love me, I want quality time. So it's important to know those as well. Now, sometimes people can adapt and learn and grow together without knowing these love languages. It's good to know ahead of time. Are you aware of your love languages? No? Okay. That is good to know. Thank you for bringing that up. Because next session, it would have been like, oh, by the way, we haven't found your person yet. Here's what we're doing today. Okay, so then after we do the love languages, then I will go and find you several to choose from. And then we will come up with the one that is best for you. Okay? All right, anything else you can think of that I can add today that will help me in my search? I will start looking today, but we really need to figure out what those love languages are first. Yeah. Is that all for now then? I think we have a great start here. I do. I think this is perfect. Oh, I forgot to ask. I'm so sorry. So, do you care about ethnicity? I know that's such a silly question, but again, preference. Okay, so no preference. I meant to ask you that before. Sorry, I didn't. And okay, we got the height. Let me just make sure before I let you go. If I missed anything, I can just call you. I have your number, right? Will you go ahead and give it to me just in case? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so we have it. And what about like, this is a big one for me. Again, like, don't judge on appearance, but someone that keeps clean shaving. Do you like beards? Beards, okay. Nice smile, which is fair because you have an amazing smile. All right, and then let's see. No, I think that covers it. Okay, now I think that covers it. I'm so sorry. All right, well, I think we're good. Thank you so much for coming in. I can't wait to see you. Let's go ahead and schedule that now. You want to do in a week? Okay. Well, we are getting close to Valentine's Day. So, what do you say? I mean, are you opposed to doing twice a week? So we'll do the next session. Let's do it this Thursday. Yeah? Okay. And then we will do it the following Monday. Okay? So let's do this Thursday and then the following Monday, and then finding somebody. Okay. Yeah. I think that's perfect. I think we're going to schedule that for now. And then if we need to meet again, then that Monday we will schedule out. Okay? Perfect. Sounds great. Well, I will see you Thursday. You have a great rest of your day. All right. Bye.